let's get straight to it. Takiva Denham, great question. She said, "Why do men feel so territorial, like they own women? Why don't men understand that a low libido has nothing to do with them personally?" Okay, to answer question number one. To answer question number one, I think a lot of times men are territorial, basically just off human instinct, and because society has programmed them to do such. I think both men and women do it. But sis, I think that's for you to communicate to your man that you may not be interested in him being so territorial, or it may be a lack of security that your man has that he may be looking for from you, or even if he's not looking for it, that may be the solution for you to provide such, and then moving forward, bro may fuck around and not be so territorial because he has the security and the reassurance that y'all have a commitment, y'all have an understanding, and you don't have to be over worried about what you doing or who you around. You know, XYZ, whatever comes with being territorial. So I think it's multiple ways to look at it. Bro may need to unpack some trauma he's been through in the past. So, I mean, maybe he's looking at you like you just like them or you just like her. Or maybe he's looking for a sense of security that he's never felt or had, and that's his way of asking for that attention rather than coming out and just telling you he genuinely is terrified, he's insecure, he's scared. Like, a lot of men do find other ways to express themselves rather than just directly expressing themselves. So it could, it varies. It can be a number of things. And two, I feel like I'm territorial, so I think for me to give you a better answer, I would have to know, like, to what extent are you referencing? Because I think I'm territorial. And not just about, like, my woman, but my children and the people that I care about. But I definitely think it's a healthy level of territorial. It's not something that they hate or they stray away from. And they like, damn, why daddy or why Derrick like this? But to me, it varies. To answer the second part of your question, why don't men understand that a low, I always pronounce this word wrong. Libido has nothing to do with them personally. I ain't gonna lie to you, sis. I genuinely, I think it does have something to do with it personally. It's typically, it's their body, and it's their body giving a reaction or lack thereof. So I actually think it is a personal thing. And I think if more men took accountability for why that's taking place, it could be the eating habits, the activities they into, or changing the eating habits or the activities they're into so it can get more healthier. I think that absolutely is personal in my opinion. So if men held themselves accountable and start, more so assessing what they can do so they can be healthier and, slang more dick, then yeah, that sounds very personal to me, and it sounds like something that man should work on and not point the blame of, place that issue on anybody else. Me personally, I wouldn't.
I agree. I don't even have much else to say different. I agree in totality with him, so we can go on to the next question, actually, because my answer is not going to be much different from DG's.
I got you, bro. Yeah. You know everything about sports, everything about music, what weed is popping, what's designer, what's this and that, but you don't know shit about yourself. So a lot of you guys are just well-dressed vessels.